Greetings, dear viewers! I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Warriors Three Houses. I have taken care of all of my duties in the camp, except that I'm saving a single activity point, probably to take Petra here on an expedition. But before I do that, why do I always forget that button? Before we do that, we have a paralogue to do with Shamir and Leonie, which hopefully will go okay. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, God knows I can afford it. Let's just level those two up a bit. Yeah.
Time to work you.
Kind of wish I'd thought about that earlier. Okay, Leonie. Oh, that is expensive. Alright, well, let's at least get them both to level 20, okay? I think that'll be okay. I have been spending a lot of money. Since this is a short chapter, I basically just had to buy out everything. And it did drain my resources rather significantly. That's okay though. It's paralogue time. Paralogues can be replayed at the records, so I don't have to be anal about getting the S rank, but I'm still gonna aim for it.
Yep, private matter. Be back in time for the next mission.
Oh, fair enough.
So you'll be away tonight?
Who knows? Could finish today. Might take longer.
Well, if someone asks where you are, what should I tell them?
She's on a...
Say you don't know, which is the truth. Later.
Yeah, seriously. Stop
Shamir,
crying.
Wait. Yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to ask if she's heading for romance.
Are you going to meet a special someone, maybe?
Actually, I'm ending a relationship. Special in its own way, I guess, but not how you mean.
Ah!
Sounds thorny. Would you mind telling us more?
Clearly she would.
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
Well then, can we come with you?
Look, it's nothing. A noble I used to work for asked me to do another job for them. I ignored it. They persisted.
Fair enough.
Turns out they have an interest in me.
Ah.
Now they're threatening to send mercs after me.
Wait, why?
It's a kidnapping, of a sort. If I refuse to go, they'll kill me.
Ah, I see.
So, I'm going to strike first.
Bold move. Who are the mercs?
The Guardians of Fodlan.
That's the huge mercenary group that's been making a name for themselves in this war, right?
Yeah, that's why I've never heard of
The
them.
very same. Although the noble in question only employs a single squad, not the entire force.
Let me guess, the single squad somehow
I'd hoped
consists
not
of
to see
hundreds
them
and
again,
hundreds
but
of people
I
that
don't
I'm
think
about to
anyone-
murder?
So you'll be fighting old friends?
Wouldn't go that far. We worked together once is all. Can I go now?
Not without me, you can't.
Figured you'd say that. And why do I need to involve you in my affairs exactly?
Because I'm more than double your level.
Besides, this is going to be dangerous. These mercs have no qualms about using underhanded tactics.
Yeah, I hear sometimes they set up
This
these
army
big
needs
red
a
things on
smart
battlefields and then spawn in their soldiers
But the
endlessly
army
until you
also
beat
needs
them.
you.
Very underhanded.
Besides, I don't know what I'd do if something happened to you. And I'm not the only one who feels that way, right?
I'm definitely coming.
We're coming, and that's the end of it.
Whatever. Do what you want.
Shamir, you are a very slightly valuable member of this army, and I will protect you with all the power that I can. Because that's what you do with very slightly important members of your army. Alright. Route the mercenaries. And it's just going to be the three of us, which is going to make this challenging. I'm a Wyvern Rider now. Yeah. It's a little bit unwieldy, but it's okay. Alright, 1,500 enemies, 12 minutes, and I have a lot of effects from cooking. The game does tend to slow a bit when you do the Wyvern Riders in handheld mode. I am hoping that it does get better performance when it's docked.
The scouts are spread all over. Let's take each one out silently.
I can already tell that its performance is substantially better while docked. I'm not saying it was terrible or anything, but it definitely did tend to drop a frame here and there. Not unplayable, but definitely noticeable. That is one of the limitations of the Switch in handheld mode, which is how I usually play, but obviously for the purposes of recording, wow. Damn. Okay, you need to get the hell out. Thank you. It's a little bit unwieldy riding on this thing now.
Is there anyone in the enemy ranks that you're particularly close to?
Not anymore. Don't worry.
Yeah, guys, it's fun. So, do I just have the regular warrior ability? Yes, I do. Okay. So, I don't have the level... I don't have the tier 3 class ability like I had with the warrior.
Does that mean you used to be?
But having the 2 is definitely good enough.
Maybe try focusing on the fire instead.
Yeah, seriously. This is not the time to be trying to gather information on Shamir's
Some
personal
of the
life.
Guardians of Fogland back in the day.
Just fight.
And despite their reputation, they were basically just a band of brigands. I wonder if these are the same mercs I squared off with.
That sounds like them, all right. An underhanded bunch who'd happily stab an ally in the back.
It's not over.
Every merc knows the life comes with risks. Getting betrayed by your own is rough.
I'm not killing them as fast as I want.
You're telling me.
Oh, shite. Alright, my way is closed there. Damn it, it won't actually let me cut across. And I am probably the worst with archer classes out of everything. That kind of sucks. But I can still make it work. Hello! That's a hell of a power! Okay. We're at 3 minutes. We have a little less than 1/3 of the enemies we
We
need.
took out all the scouts, and the main force is none the wiser.
Then it's time to raid the camp in the center. Let's head for the open gate.
Okay, capturing strongholds. That I can do. Let's try and make a point. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding. Alright, well, they're all inactive. I believe the single bar means that they open with a gatekeeper. There's a lot of bases next to each other. Seriously, you two, what are you doing? Hello, Brigand. Nope, interrupting your attack.
Hey, it's my turn.
Seriously, why are they not open?
Get out of here.
Oh my god, is the only way to access them by going all the way south? Oh, that sucks. Okay.
Time to make a name for.
Well, shite. I have wasted a lot of time. Luckily, Leonie rides very, very fast. Alright, boys.
Crush the enemy. Captain approved.
Much better. Stronghold Captain. Stormblade. I am really wishing I pushed these two up a higher level. Damn it, Quill. Alright, this will give Leonie an awakening, at least. Alright, let's see if we can't make up for lost time. Come on, come on. Alright, next.
Okay, let's take the remaining strongholds.
Okay, next stronghold.
Crush the enemy.
Damn it.
Captain approved.
I doubt I'm gonna be able to hit the 12-minute mark on this map. Unfortunately, Leonie and Shamir are just too weak.
Got it. Say, Shamir. Never mind. It's nothing.
Leonie, this is not the damn
Losses in
time.
concentration get people killed.
Seriously. God damn it. I sincerely despise that I am unable to get Quill in here. This is extremely annoying.
I don't recognize many faces here. Maybe it's not the same squad I fought.
It really doesn't matter.
The Guardians tend to use people up.
Just focus on the damn fight! Yeah, we're already pushing 7 minutes. Okay, let's go, 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 go. Don't have time for you, base captain. Hello, stronghold.
Watch the enemy. Take that. Captain approved.
Fire time. Okay, that's good. There, finally.
Time to make.
I used to have an apprentice, you know. They were just like you, annoying. They got killed after being sent out as a decoy. My fault for not training them better.
I'm sorry to hear that, Shamir.
Come on, everybody into the
Tell me
middle.
this.
Saw you weren't going to let it go. Figured now maybe you'll concentrate on the battle. Take me all you want.
Come on, Quill. Get your butt in here. Okay.
That must be all of them.
Nope, that wasn't nearly enough. Plus, we didn't see a leader. Keep your guard up.
So a single squad of mercenaries has this many people?
That means more pay for the rest of us.
Okay. Oh, you have got to be kidding.
Take a breather.
That is so many
Stupid to
forces.
retreat and get beaten.
Oh, freaking hell.
I've got
Okay,
You dog! No idea why you decided to show, but it's the last mistake you'll ever make.
yeah, there's no way I'm making this in 12 minutes.
Friend of yours?
Well, let's get this over with.
Let's go. Defeat the mercenaries targeting me.
Yeah, I must have killed someone they cared about. Partner, apprentice or something.
Go, 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 go. Excellent. That's 2 of them.
Him along.
I think it's hysterical that they sent some people specifically after me.
Training is one thing, but there's no substitute for actual combat.
Yep, nothing beats real battle experience if you're looking to improve.
There we go. Come on. Everybody in. Okay, that's those. Shadow Slide. I can cut across pretty cleanly from here. Alright, let's go, 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 go. We're at...
You bore a grudge against me this whole time? Must have been rough. You know, whenever I go soft and let someone walk away from a battle, it always comes back to bite me like this.
You know, that's actually a really good point.
If you want to live longer, take mercy out of your
Okay.
vocabulary. These people are sloppy. They must have expected me to be alone.
Even if you were, it still wouldn't have been a match for you.
I've got...
Come on. Alright, north. How quickly can I get north? Yeah, I'd say there's virtually no possible way that I can clear this in under a minute. That's alright, though. The problem with this battle was just that I didn't realize I would have to fight completely isolated. Come on, come
I guess
on.
all that combat experience comes in handy.
I smell blood on the wind.
Okay,
We've got
where
company.
now?
We were supposed to take her alive, but dead pays just as well. Get her.
Oh, come on. Really? I mean, okay.
Seriously? How many people did you bring just to take on Shamir?
Sorry to disappoint, girl, but I'll make up for it by killing you too.
Let's go. Come on. Everybody in the middle. There we go. Everybody into the middle. Yeah, we're already over 12 minutes. Dang.
They did learn to hide their presence. Hence these pathetic surprises.
So the next time that I go
None of these mercs
to get an
are
S rank in this mission, I'll have to remember to bring someone with an advantage against axes. I just didn't have the right power or the right build to pull it off today. That's okay. It happens. Oh my god, and there's still more after
Patience is
that?
running thin.
You're as ruthless as ever, Shamir. Why don't you give it a rest?
Okay, and then the last battle is here. So I should target the south position last. Probably. Okay.
You're still alive. Hate me all you want. Guess it really is only the good who die young.
Oh, I had to stick around. So I could see you turned into a plaything for the boss.
Uh-huh. Hi, mercenary captain. I got some bad news for you. This is happening. Also, sweet, I'm pretty sure this is the first Great Knight I've encountered in battle.
On your guard, Leon. This one is better.
Yeah. Sorry, but no one is stronger than me. Still, that defense is honestly impressive.
But in this case, I'll make an exception.
Let's drop a special.
We won! Hooray!
turns out getting the 1,500
Looks like
kills
that
on
did it.
this stage actually
Come on,
wasn't
let's
that hard. It looks like it's the time that's the real choke point here, rather than the kills. Yeah, fair enough. Eventually, I'll redo it.
Can't.
Not bad, not bad. Bunch of smithing stones. Nearly 15,000 gold. Alright.
Sorry I dragged you into this. Or, I guess you dragged yourselves. Either way, it's good you were there.
Yes, it is. That was
Oh, I
substantially
don't know.
more difficult than I had
think you could have handled them
expected.
pretty easily on your own.
I do not think so.
Their aim was to overwhelm me with sheer numbers and wear me down.
Yeah.
Against a force that large, it's entirely possible I could have lost.
Throwing so many men and women out there as cannon fodder is a horrific strategy.
It really is.
They'd have found fame and glory if it had worked. And it's not like the dead can complain. Besides, the more of your comrades who die, the bigger your share of the reward. Pretty good deal if you're left standing when the dust settles.
I refuse to believe that anybody is paying
Speaking of
enough
comrades, it
that
seemed
these
like
people
some of
can
our
field
enemies knew you.
thousands of soldiers for missions
Yeah,
this
we definitely
utterly
fought before.
trivial.
But it was a long time ago, and I don't remember doing anything that would make it so personal.
Not unusual in this line of work. The longer you do this, the more grudges you earn, whether you remember them or not.
Yep. You could just as
You've
easily
been a
have
merc for a
killed
long
someone
time,
that
though.
some
I assume that
person
kind of
was
stuff
lucky
doesn't
enough
bother
to
you
care
anymore.
about.
Yeah, mostly. I try to stay detached, but every now and again something slips through.
I'm not so sure I could keep my emotions in check like that. I guess that shows how much further I still have to go. But this means things with that noble who used to employ you are over now, right?
They weren't on the field, so I
Hope
doubt
so.
it.
But she's a tenacious one.
Oh, so it's a woman? She must really want you back fighting for her.
I don't think it's about
Yeah,
fighting.
that's not the only thing she wants from me. Let's just say it's a mess and leave it at that. Just remember, if someone isn't interested, move on.
Was it really necessary to cut to her
Interested in
cleavage
what?
on that one?
I don't understand.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm all for gratuitous
Anyway,
shots,
I'm gonna
but
hit the hay.
I
Thanks again.
don't see what the shot of her cleavage there was
Do you know what
actually
Shamir
meant
was
to
talking
demonstrate.
about?
Yeah, let's avoid a super awkward conversation. Leanie, if you haven't figured this out yet, I'm not gonna bring you into
You'll
it.
understand when you're older.
Well, now I'm really curious. I'll have to ask Shamir about it later.
Oh, you need to drop this. Alright. Let's do a couple support conversations, pick up the rewards, and then we will head to the chapter mission and hopefully get a lot of money, because I spent a crap load on this chapter and didn't get much back.
Every day's a picnic with you.
Also, I saved talking to Petra specifically so I could do it while I was recording. We're gonna take her on an expedition. Excuse me, Petra? Petra? There you are.
Yes. I must be telling you.
As long as I am having a way to survive, I choose that. Always. But I am feeling relief not to be fighting the Empire again soon. I can be giving my full strength now. I'm happy for you. I'm glad. Fighting old friends is never easy, even if you've truly switched sides.
Ah,
Yes, Lady Edelgard gave her blessing before my surrendering. Did she? But it is not easy to harmonize emotions, even for rulers.
my word is a bond.
Right now, I will be giving everything to defending against the Almiran attack. Oh, I can't take her out. What is she like, though? I gave every single person in this camp at least 2 gifts. Swimming in the ocean, sunshine, climbing trees, homeland. Here you go. Be a good leader.
You have my thanks.
And also have a flower.
You have my thanks.
Sweet. Well then, I guess that leaves me 1 point to spend.
Care to make yourself useful?
Let's care for the horses. With Lauren's and Claude. Gonna work on their motivation. Okay, so
We all
not the
must do our
best
fair
outcome, but not bad either. I unlocked a lot of new supports. Petra! I have interacted with you very little.
Hey there, Petra. Off to train? I'll join you.
That would give me much joy. An opponent with toughness will keep me upon my toes.
You mean me? Nah, you're way tougher than I am.
You seriously need to putting yourself
Also, aren't
down.
you a queen
You
yet?
are
I didn't realize Dawn did
you,
best
you
training
are
as part of the Bridget
carrying
Royal
this
Regiment.
army.
I have not become queen yet, but there is an understanding that it will happen.
Okay.
And yes, in Bridget, royalty must have knowledge of fighting. I mean, we must know how to fight. To be leading our people, a ruler must have more strength than any other. They must be the hardest to kill. My people are
So you're
expecting
not
this.
queen yet, but you might be actually waiting
So
for
it's
your
the toughest
accession.
person calling the shots, huh? I love it. What could possibly go wrong?
This is how it is meant to be working. But such things do not always go with smoothness. Mercenaries are always seeking strength too, correct?
Well, it does help you not die.
That's true. A merc lives and dies by the sword.
Or the axe,
You're
or
not
the
better than
spear,
next
or the
opponent you
bow.
face. They'll be the last
But
one you
only
face.
those things.
Yes, dying is without productivity. But it gives me surprise that you do not avoid jobs of danger. A queen must be facing any wolf who comes to her door. But you can have pickiness when selecting fights.
A fair point.
Depends on how much food you can put on the table that week. Most of us mercs barely scrape by hand to mouth. End of the day, it's just business. Some mercs will take the coin and blow town, and some employers are more than happy to hang us all out to dry.
Historically,
don't have a
many
lot of cell
mercenaries
phones
are
in
employed by individual leaders for
Correct. We do not require
months
the
or
selling of
years
swords.
at a time.
In Bridget,
They're more
everyone is a
reliable
leader.
than conscripts,
is
and they're
efficient.
cheaper than knights.
Everyone is a warrior. There is no need to be hiring, or to be hired.
But it does mean, interestingly enough,
That sounds incredible.
that
In a place
you
like
had
that,
to
nobody
design
had to
your
risk their lives just
defenses
to get a
with
bite
the
to eat.
understanding that you
Well,
might
those
have to
give me
defend
great
yourself
happiness.
from or flee
I will
from your
always be
own
full of pride for
guards.
Bridget.
And there are many medieval castles which actually contain small secret passages and hidden areas which are less about keeping you safe during an external threat than they are about making sure that a noble would be able to escape from their own guards. Very true. It's quite interesting. Also, here's a fun fact. Spiral staircases are traditionally constructed to go up clockwise. And the reason for that is that if you are on the stairs and you are defending and going up, your sword hand, or what would
like
be
he's
the
at
more
it again.
common sword hand, the
How's
right
the
hand,
bug, Ignat?
is free to attack and use, while anyone climbing the
Please don't
stairs
surprise me like that.
is forced to be hampered
Sorry,
or to use their
sorry.
left hand to
So,
fight.
you got more books, huh?
In this way,
They look
spiral
expensive.
staircases are actually
They were
quite
tucked
a
away in my
brilliant
family store.
defensive
I
structure,
had my brother send them to
and
me.
one that if you are an attacker,
We're a merchant
you're
family.
going to
All
have
the books
better
here
luck
technically meant to be
bypassing
for
than
sale.
having to deal with. But of course,
They've been on sale for
bypassing
years
a
now,
vertical
so we sent
climb
them
isn't
without
a
telling my
challenge
father.
in and of itself. I want to know about your father.
I take it your old man is pretty strict?
Not exactly, but he does take his business very, very seriously.
Ah,
My father is quite set in his ways. At least my brother is easy to talk to. And he listens to even my strangest requests. That's why I tend to go to him for everything.
fair enough.
Wonder if he feels sorry for me since I became a knight for our family's benefit.
So you didn't really want to do it then?
Well, no, that's not... I did it because I wanted to help them.
Look, being a knight
that I'm a knight
was
for House
not the
Gloucester,
first
I've been able to make a
thing
lot more
he
connections
wanted
with
to
the
do.
nobility.
But it
If
was
I use that to help
beneficial.
my family's business, then I'm perfectly happy with where I am.
If you say so. What kind of books did you borrow?
A bunch of travel journals and collections of letters from far-off places.
Yeah.
No matter how painful life may be, it all fades away when I read these books and imagine myself traveling.
Wait, did you just say painful? I knew you weren't happy. What you really want to do is travel around and paint all the scenery you like, don't you?
Probably.
What? How do you know that?
You're not exactly hiding it. You've got books on painting techniques, preparing pigments, and all that kind of stuff right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The truth is, I love painting. I know the world holds all these wondrous sights that I can't even begin to imagine. If only I could see them for myself and capture them on canvas. I used to dream of doing that. But things are different now, you know?
For the time being.
I don't regret becoming a knight, and I didn't do it just for my family's sake. I want to do my part to shape Fodlan's future. It's my responsibility as much as anyone else's.
Yep.
That conviction has only grown with every battle. Ah, that must have sounded so arrogant. I'm sorry. I'm embarrassing myself.
All right. If you're gonna make it that clear you don't regret your choice, then I'll stop pestering you.
Thank you.
This war is gonna end one day. Why not keep your dreams alive for when it does?
Maybe I will.
Alright. That's a couple supports. And we have an award available. Not that it particularly matters, but I like being able to pick them up.
Well, how'd it go?
A Miracle Bean.
Any result's a good result.
And lastly, the Supply Master, to pick up whatever we earned on this
Supplies
last
are the
fight.
lifeblood of any army.
Alright,
Everything
let's
has
hit
its
the
use.
chapter. I'm looking forward to this. A massive Elmiran army has assembled to assail Fodlan's Locket once more. Forced to call off your invasion of the Empire, you race back to Leicester to deal with this unexpected turn of events. It is completely expected. And can we please take the prince hostage this time? Let the games begin.
At last, a full army is finally assembled. Soldiers as far as the eye can see. Drink it in, Adair. It is quite a sight to behold.
Yeah, I guess it is.
It should be child's play for an army of this size to break through Fodlan's throat. They may as well crown me king of Elmyra right now.
I sure hope you're right about that.
Who knows where Khalid is now? But I can just imagine the look of despair on his face when he hears of what I have accomplished.
Yeah, you're screwed.
He has no clue how to lead an army this big, and yet he's already bragging of his victory. I'm under no obligation to follow Shahid any further. Perhaps it's finally time to do as I please.
Not many people in Elmyra could mobilize an army this massive. If it's not the king, it's gotta be one of the princes.
Yeah, probably the one we fought
Which
before and
means
didn't take hostage.
Shahid's definitely their commander.
What's up? Something wrong?
Nah, not especially.
You sure? Because I definitely just heard a "we've got a problem" sigh.
Nah, we'll be
There's nothing to
fine.
worry about, really. And besides, I can't see any other way around this. I'll just have to do what needs to be done. That's all there is to it.
I feel like I'm missing something.
Almost
We
certainly.
have made ready to intercept the attackers and await your signal.
Let's move in and crush them.
Here goes. Listen up, everyone. The enemy may have an advantage in size, but they're little more than a disorganized mob. We can defeat them. No, we will defeat them. Drive them back today, and we'll toast our victory tonight. Charge!
Oh, Claude. You just ooze with charm. Victory conditions, defeat Shahid. Okay. And we cannot let them attack the main base. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Decrease the durability of all enemy strongholds. Yes, and we will agitate them. That works for me. Okay. Ignatz, you're still a thief, right?
I'm
yes.
ready anytime.
I need you in this battle. But I don't actually want to control you.
I'm ready anytime.
We've got me. Lionheart is definitely not coming. Hilda is coming. Lorenz is coming. Claude is coming. I don't want Leonie. I want Lysithia. Not Shamir. Let's bring
You don't expect me to go out there and fight, do you?
Bernadetta and Raphael. Alright. 1,500 enemies. 15 minutes. Let's do this.
Disorganized mob
All
or
right.
not, their
I
sheer
prefer
numbers are
fighting
impressive.
on the ground.
But let
First things first. Ignatz.
I think this will go well.
I want you to go open that chest. That is your only job for this battle, and then I'll put you on defense.
We have to take out the enemy leader at all costs.
Let's start by taking care of the enemies near our base.
Okay, fair enough.
Let's show them what we got!
Ooh. Alright, they have Ballistae. Looks like I really don't have any way of accessing that at this point. It's really sweet having less durability on the stronghold captains, though. Come on. Let's go, let's go. Boom.
He's attacking our base.
Don't worry, I got the base covered. Okay, how are we doing? We're making some progress. Hello! I'm here to murder you. My name is Quill. If you fight against me, you will perish.
I will not allow this to be a repeat of before. Do not spare a single soldier. Crush them immediately.
They're trying to take our base through brute force. Brace yourselves, everyone!
Yikes. Dude, stop it!
At their weakest point.
Alright, let's go.
At this rate, we may succeed in overcoming the first wave of attackers.
What do you mean, may? This isn't even a question. Nope. Dodge the ballista. You know, Shahid, even assuming that you do capture Foden's throat, yeah, no one is going to listen to a king who sacrificed 10,000 people to do it.
I won't lose.
Come on. Nope. Dodge. Okay.
We have managed to protect our base.
Okay.
I've got this.
Everyone move out.
Positions in the north and south. We will not be able to use the same tactics as before.
Then
What?
we'll
We
just have
won't
to
be
shake
able to
things
just
up.
run in
Let's
and
steal their
beat the
strongholds
crap
and
out of
block
them?
the beacons.
The beacons? Ah, I see. You mean to lure them in?
Okay. Capture the strongholds, light the beacons.
There is a signal from one of our strongholds? What an obvious trap. As if we would fall for something like that, fools.
So, it's begun. Prepare to carry out the plan.
Really? Ignat's got a kill. Good for you. Hello, I'll be your opponent today. And you will be Coruscant. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
It's as good as ours.
Target acquired.
We've lit 2 beacons, but the enemy isn't doing anything.
Okay, Claude, let's move out.
My moment has arrived. Sorry. Blame me all you want.
A beautiful victory. Okay, why are you all not attacking? Capture the stronghold. Let's go, 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 go. Hilda.
My turn, you know.
Got it. Good job, Hilda. Location captured.
We've lit all the beacons now. The enemy forces should be able to see them.
At this point, if Shahid doesn't move, every soldier in the army is going to assume he's an idiot.
We will overwhelm the enemy with our sheer numbers.
Oh, will you now?
Looks like we've got more enemy troops on our hands. Was drawing them over here really a good idea, Claude?
We've got them right where we want them. Now, we'll pretend to attack the northern front and... well, I won't spoil the surprise.
Okay. Lower the drawbridge, huh?
Not a problem.
Quill, move to that location. Hilda, would you mind clearing up this base real quick?
Out you go!
Thank you.
No problem.
Take a breather.
Oh, thank God we can build a bridge.
You know what's good for you.
Alright, how are we doing? We're just under 6 minutes, a little under 600 kills. Yeah, no. Hey, thief. Screw you. Alright, everybody get in line. Everybody get in line. Alright. I'm assuming that Nadir is going to defect. Okay, let's go, 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 go. Hello! This is happening.
Nadir, did you see the beacons? Everything's good to go on our end. How about you?
I've been waiting for ages, kiddo. Let's get started.
Woohoo!
Prince Shahid, General Nadir has defected. He was working with the enemy? I will show him what fate awaits a traitor. Kill him!
So he's going straight for our linchpin, is he? Everyone defend Nadir.
Okay. Everyone defend. We just filled up the awakening gauge again.
Resistance is futile.
Yeah, no. Resistance really isn't futile.
Isn't my fault here.
True, you are Nadir the undefeated. But I like to make sure I've covered every possibility.
Alright, rack them up! Not bad. Hello, Wyvern Rider.
Still improving.
Gotcha.
Whoa, you're pretty strong.
How are we doing? 8 minutes, about 900 dead.
This is much worse than I anticipated. We have no choice but to retreat and regroup.
You will not get that chance.
We'll regret it later if we let them leave now. Don't let the enemy leader get away.
Okay. Alright, so I don't actually have a way to access them right now.
I don't care who, but someone has to hold off the enemy while I make my retreat!
Alright. Crap. Okay. Allied base.
Defensive position.
Everyone defend.
Chase him down, now!
He may be running, but I seriously doubt he's the type to give up so easily.
Okay.
I order every soldier on the front line to attack, and I will cut down anyone who does not obey!
Aha. Okay. Whoa. Frickin' hell, man. Shahid is making
handing this place over to anyone.
disturbingly rapid progress, actually. Alright, let's cross.
To defend this location.
Okay.
This stronghold
Let's
is
go.
worthy of my protection.
We must guard this position.
Okay.
Hit them hard and fast.
Damn it.
No one's taking this place while I'm here. I hate to lose this stronghold.
This is my safe space, and they can't have it.
Come on. Trying very hard. Yeah, it really doesn't matter if let's hit the... Okay, you know what? No. I'm sick of you. How are we doing? It's getting more and more iffy. Alright, Gatekeeper. Jeez. Alright, everybody in the middle.
I'm all right.
Let's go. There we go. At risk? Oh, come on. We're doing fine.
Oh no! Our base is going to fall!
No, it's not. Okay, side mission successful. Everyone
I've got this.
move there. Where's Nadir? Okay, Nadir is still doing fine. We're doing better now. Hello, Shahid.
Full of cowards! The likes of you could never kill me!
Aha! Then why aren't you on the front
Warrior
lines?
of Elmira, put my cowardice to the test.
Will become king of Elmira! A barbarian like you could never defeat me!
Okay. We still got a couple
Now it is
thieves
my turn.
at base.
I will aid you.
I think this will go well.
Ignatz and Lorenz
I'll
will
provide
go
that.
on defense. So there is still a huge area to the south that hasn't been opened up yet. So I'm going to assume that I'm not actually going to clear the mission if I beat him.
He's trying to get away again! Catch him!
Guys, it's fine.
This stronghold is worthy of my protection.
We must guard this
Come on,
position.
everybody in the middle. There we go. Everybody into the middle.
Kill me if you can.
Okay. Alright, he teleported away. Could I actually kill 300 soldiers in 3 minutes?
If we defeat him, we win the whole battle.
I've got
Okay.
this.
Except
I think this will go
for
well. I'm prepared to see this
Ignatz
through.
Now
and Lorenz. Alright, let's rack up all of the enemy. Okay. That should clear out their numbers and take out some of the wyverns.
Give it up, Shahid. It's over. You lost.
Or maybe it's just done.
let fly that arrow then. I'll never kneel to the likes of you.
But that isn't what I'm asking for you to do here. Let's end this. Come on.
You little brat. I'd sooner die.
Thanks for that.
Look, Claude, if you can't do it, then I will.
No,
Good.
this is my burden to bear.
I no longer trust in your ability to do this.
I never wanted things between us to end this way. I'm so sorry, brother.
Holy! Wow, he actually did it. I'm honestly impressed.
I'm sorry, Claude. It looked like you were hesitating, so I...
Don't worry about it. I never would have found my resolve if not for you.
So that Shahid guy, was he your...
Don't say it. Honestly, it's not even about that. That look of desperation on his face just tugged at my heartstrings is all. You know, I thought a guy like me would be impervious to this kind of thing. Looks like I don't know myself as well as I thought.
It's okay.
Now that I know, I won't make the same mistake again.
But I don't think I got anywhere near the
We should go.
1,500 enemies that I needed.
Everyone's waiting for us.
I didn't actually expect that last special to kill she. Oh, it's because his health was already low. That's why that happened. I forgot that his health was low. Okay, well, now in the future, I know that I can definitely clear that level. And get the S rank. And everyone got some real good experience off of their attacking forces.
I thought... Good.
Not bad at all.
This'll help me.
I am capable...
Okay. So, what does the Sand Shear do? Okay, so it's just It's just Shahid's sword. That's all. Wolf Fangs +7. That's pretty good. Ooh. Yes. Multiple advantages. Large bullion, 25 smithing stones. Lot of money. Hopefully the next chapter will actually have more side things to do, so I can refresh my supplies.
All right, we did it.
The rest of the Almiran soldiers seem to have simmered down. I guess it's because they lost their commander?
None of them wanted to be here.
That Shahid guy must have been the only one who actually wanted to fight us.
Claude, I believe you owe us an explanation. Why are you and this Almiran general on such amiable terms?
I guess you could say he looked after me a bit when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Before you joined House Regan, you mean? How did you two come to meet in the first place? It is difficult to fathom the circumstances that would lead someone in Fodlan to make the acquaintance of an Almiran general.
It's a long story, so I'll just cut to the chase. It turns out Almyra isn't as unified as many believe. After the battle 2 years ago, I went to Nadir to see if there was a way we could partner up if something like that were to happen again.
Good job, Claude.
You see, I served the King of Almyra directly as a retainer. I was never obligated or inclined to obey Prince Shahid.
Excellent.
The prince was obsessed with starting a war with Fodlan, in the hopes that he could distinguish himself enough to secure a path to the throne. This probably comes as no surprise, but he didn't have any kind of plan whatsoever beyond clearing Fodlan's throat.
Once I caught wind of the situation, I thought it'd be best to have Nadir and Holst get to know each other before things really got out of hand.
An excellent plan.
Wait, Holst, you've already met him?
Yes. Nadir the Unstoppable and I have been nemesis of a sort for years now.
Well, now you have a new training partner.
It's actually Nadir the Undefeated, but go on.
But when we met, he declared that he was willing to band together, if doing so would prevent Almyra's name from being sullied.
Absolutely fair.
Well, that right there nearly moved me to tears. Before long, we were drinking and celebrating our newfound brother.
Your newfound what now?
Ah, I take it you're Holst's sister. Then that makes you my sister too. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh no, Rodhilda.
Yeah, I'm actually full up in the brother department.
Getting back to the story, I'd been trying to nip Shahid's foolhardy war in the bud for a while.
It's unfortunate you
But
were
the
not
prince
able to
was
stop
always
him.
as stubborn as an ox, and so that's how I ended up here with this gigantic army.
And you're probably going to need
Luckily, though, I spotted my newfound
you're probably
brother
going to
defending
need
the throne with
logistic
the kiddo
support
and his
from
army.
the Alliance just in
It's a
order to
shame
march
about
the
the
army
prince.
back, aren't
I'm
you?
glad we were able to help
That will
stop
be
the
an
attack on
excellent way to
Fodlan.
help bury the hatchet.
Does that explanation satisfy you, Lawrence?
I cannot help but feel there is more to the story. But for now, I will happily thank General Nadir for his assistance.
It was very helpful.
You have my gratitude as well. You all helped me prevent another blow to Almyra's reputation. Now, in Almyra, it's traditional to throw a grand feast after a battle. We eat, sing, and dance till we can't move anymore.
Oh yeah? Claude has the same tradition. Wait, but that means...
We may have failed to capture any Imperial territory.
Yes,
We
Claude
succeeded in
has
defending the
Almiran
Alliance.
ancestry. We can figure this
So
out.
tonight, we celebrate in style. I hope you're all ready, because it's gonna be a feast for the ages.
Yeah, I sure hope some of the several hundred people I killed don't hold a grudge.
So that's what you mean. Should have known.
Guys, he has Elmiran ancestry. You were literally there, Quill, when he called Shahid's brother.
Steak! This is the best meat party ever!
Oh, I don't know if you
Slow
want to
down,
phrase it like
Raphael.
that, Raphael.
Just how much are you planning to eat?
Oh, this is delicious. It has a nice, delicate sweetness to it. It really does. I wish I could share some with Dorte.
Dorte? Who's that?
Yeah, I don't know that.
Oh, that's your friend, right, Marianne? The horse one.
Oh.
My brother! You haven't had nearly enough to drink!
Oh,
Come on
no.
now, bottoms up!
And you need to eat something. I prepared the food myself, you know. Try the mushrooms. They came out perfect.
The war is far from over, but these people are acting like they don't have a care in the world.
It's the brief
Keeping
calm.
your guard up all the time is just gonna tire you out. Everyone needs to unwind every now and again.
Exactly. It's good for morale, it's good for health.
Then why isn't the man of the hour partaking in the festivities?
Because he literally just murdered his
Now that you
brother.
mention it, where is Claude?
Probably sulking over the fact that he had to murder
Claude,
his
what
brother.
are you doing out here?
Oh, hey there. Just thought a little fresh air would do me good.
Hit the bottle a little too hard? Can't say I blame you. It's been a while since we've cut loose like this.
You really weren't paying attention up on that cliff, were you?
You've got to wonder what's really running around in that mind of his.
I don't find
He
it
never
that...
revealed his dealing with Count Gloucester, nor that he befriended an Almiran general. He's probably hatching a new scheme right now. Not that he'd ever tell us about it.
He is trying to lay the groundwork for future peace, and that means you have to have a lot of talking with a lot of people. But I'll just make him uncomfortable and stare at him in silence.
What? Do I have something on my face?
Aside from those gorgeous eyes,
Well,
not that I
guess
can
I
see.
should rejoin the festivities. Come on, let's go be merry.
It still feels like he's got this wall around him. Hard to say if we're ever gonna really understand each other.
Yep.
I'm sure you will one day. After all that's happened, he's come to depend quite heavily on you.
Well, that does happen when you're
Although,
level
if you
42 in
really
an
want him
army
to
full
see
of
you as
people
someone
who
he
are
can
less
turn
than level
to,
30.
You need to get stronger. That man harbors many secret ambitions. I wouldn't expect him to back away from this war anytime soon.
Sounds pretty tough when you put it like that.
Yes, it does.
Oh yes, he'll say all of this is for everyone else, but he has aspirations of his own too.
Of course he does. Everyone does.
Just like us and our goal of slaying the Ashen Demon.
Yeah, we're doing a pretty shit job
If
at that.
you grow stronger for Claude's sake, it'll benefit your own aspirations as well.
That's how people grow.
He may not be your partner in destiny, but yours is a valuable relationship nonetheless.
Hey, Arvel.
Yes?
What is your goal?
Don't you think you're getting a bit too obsessed with this little grudge match?
Maybe so. Though I don't believe that's all there is to it.
What do you mean?
I suppose it just feels like our destiny. Like it's something we're meant to do.
Ah.
It is now 1182. The Great War incited by Edelgard has continued to engulf Fodlan, but slowly begins to change course. The Alliance's battle with the Empire ends without a victor. After facing the Almirans, the Alliance focuses on rebuilding, while the Kingdom's conflict with the Empire stalls.
Interesting.
6 months will pass before the wheels of change turn again. But when they do, it will be because one ambitious man sets them in motion.
What are you thinking, Claude? Oh, sweet Jesus, that's part 1? Oh, come on, man. You can't keep doing this to me. How big is this game?
Golden
What?
Wildfire. The end of the Alliance.
What?
It is the end of 1182. 4 moons have passed since Almira attacked. Though the battle lines remain unchanged, Claude steadily schemes behind the scenes. History is about to be made.
What are you doing, Claude? I don't like a chapter called The End of the Alliance. That sounds ominous.
Huh? Whoa, everyone's already here.
Yep, we were waiting on you, Hilda.
Whoops. But Claude isn't here yet, is he? He said he'd have something to tell us after the roundtable conference, so I figured it'd run late, as usual.
You got that right. Those meetings always seem to drag on forever.
As they should.
Where's the love? These roundtables are supposed to symbolize the Alliance's ideals, you know.
Yeah, I have a feeling those aren't going to last for much
Sorry
longer.
about that. I was out of line.
No worries, my friend. That's exactly why we made the decision we did today.
What did you do?
What decision? Is that why you called us here?
Hold your horses. Everyone, listen up. As you know, the Leicester Alliance is governed through a council of representatives known as the Five Great Lords.
Yes.
As the Alliance leader, it has been House Regan's responsibility to convene the Round Table and secure the approval of the other lords on matters of policy.
Yes.
The Lords of the Alliance felt this was the best system to serve the welfare of their people.
Go on.
And in peacetime, maybe it was.
Uh-oh.
But there's no denying that the roundtables have hindered our ability to respond swiftly to emergency situations. And it doesn't seem like Leicester's current state of emergency is going to end anytime soon.
Are you reorganizing
Which is
into
why
the
I
first
put forth an
Galactic
important
Empire?
proposal at today's roundtable, one that's since been approved. As of today, the Leicester Alliance will be reborn as the Leicester Federation.
Oh dear God.
All authority has been entrusted to the King of Leicester. And as it just so happens, I have been chosen to serve as the Federation's first king.
Okay.
With this, we'll no longer be held hostage by roundtable delays that leave us at the mercy of our enemies. I give you my word that I'll dedicate all my efforts to protecting and preserving Leicester.
I'm honestly curious how you got Lawrence on board with this.
We reached this decision after exhaustive discussion. I imagine not everyone will approve, but we ask for your understanding.
I am cautiously hopeful.
I hope we can all accept our former leader as our new king and continue working together to defend Leicester.
So everyone, are you with me?
Yes. But we will have to keep an eye on
Father
this.
was in such a hurry to hand over leadership of our house to Holst.
The former Duke Goneril was a ringleader of sorts for the lords who opposed the establishment of the Federation. That said, he's been looking to put Holst in charge for a while now. Maybe this was just the perfect opportunity.
It seems I'll also have much to discuss with my father about House Ordelia's future. I imagine it's the same for you, right, Marianne?
I really don't think she's much involved in her inner house politics.
It's just ridiculous to think that our Claude, of all people, is a king now.
Well, I think Claude will make a wonderful king.
I think he has the potential to be a good king.
Long live King Claude!
Huh. Didn't see that one coming.
Quite an abrupt twist, isn't it? He certainly didn't breathe a word of it to you.
It really doesn't bother me.
That's true, but it doesn't really bug me. If I were in his shoes, I wouldn't share something that important with a lowly mercenary either. Anyway, I'm happy for him. Now Claude's free to act as he sees fit. And I'm gonna keep supporting him, just like always.
I don't have a specific reason
I
to
think that's
distrust
probably for the
Claude.
best. Probably.
But authority can
I have
be
received word from my
troubling.
father. he reports that public order is rapidly deteriorating in House Burgundy's territory.
Ah.
Seriously? I've heard the same is true in the Seaward and Albany territories as well.
That's right. And as a result, some unsavory characters have strayed into Daphne territory, causing trouble for us, too.
Are they anti-Federation
If they
separatists?
couldn't keep things under control, they should have come to me for help.
Those three houses have always been quick to align themselves with the strongest faction, be it the Central Church or even the Empire. That the three of them opposed the establishment of the Federation makes it all the more difficult to ask for help, no doubt.
If only it were that simple.
Is there something else about the matter that concerns you, Lady Judith?
I've heard some rumors that those three have been conspiring together of late. That there are plans in the works for all of them to defect to Fargus. The Viscounts may have been too busy plotting to secure their positions and deal with the growing chaos in their territories.
Now that I would believe.
I'm not sure if this is related, but there have also been some alarming sightings near their western borders.
Oh?
Alarming in what way?
It's the Knights of Ceros. Perhaps it's nothing, seeing as the kingdom is sheltering the Central Church within their borders, but...
Do you suspect that the Knights have been acting as intermediaries between the kingdom and those houses? If so, we cannot possibly turn a blind eye.
We can't say for sure if that's the case just yet. But there's no mistaking that civil unrest is running rampant in those territories.
Interesting.
We need to mobilize the Federation army immediately and try to restore public order.
Wait a moment. Would it not make more sense to send envoys to the houses beforehand to learn more about the situation?
You do both. The immediate
They just
situation
reply
needs
our
to be
inquiries with
resolved.
Some half-baked excuses. Giving them a heads up we're coming should be enough.
So you're ordering an immediate deployment, Your Majesty. It's nice how quickly things move around here without the round table.
We'll see about that.
That's the beauty of this. Lawrence, assemble the troops immediately.
Very well. At long last, it is time for the Federation to take its first steps.
That's right. We stand at the dawn of a new Leicester.
Interesting. Okay. Ah. Quill can get a new class. And Claude can get a new class. Some units have named new equipment in battalions. Oh right, Claude asked to see me. Something about a decision he's making. Interesting. Alright, it won't let me actually check the camp just yet. Fair enough.
Supplies are the
Let's start by
lifeblood of
getting our
any army.
supplies.
Everything has its use.
And let's go to the
I carry a little
store.
of everything here. You've got
We
an eye for
want
quality, friend.
the advanced seals
You've got
and the
an eye for quality,
intermediate
friend.
seals.
Hope to see you again soon.
Okay.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Aww. Where's the... Ah, there's the Yasuda. Okay. So that one's down on the bottom, along with the Barbarossa, I expect. Okay. We've got, by default, 6 training points and 6 activity points right now. What are you thinking, Claude? I want to be able to check out the map and judge the situation.
One step at a time.
Good, you made it in time. Come on, the meeting's getting started. Oh! This is new. Don't be shy. Speak up if you've got a suggestion. At the start of each chapter, your allies may offer you battle suggestions. When a suggestion is implemented, the ally who made the suggestion will have boosted morale and increased support points with you. If you implement a suggestion, its effects will last until the end of the chapter. You can check the effects of an implemented suggestion by selecting camp info from the pause menu. Oh. Okay.
Will this... I've got an idea.
Ooh.
What if we did this?
Will this work?
I've got it.
What if we did this?
I think... You know, this one's going to hit 2 people instead of 1. I'm going to take Hilda and Raphael's suggestion.
I'll get everything ready.
One step at a time.
Sounds good to me. Let's get rolling, everyone. Okay, Raphael and Hilda's suggestion.
How's that?
We've been really working hard. I guess everyone's got a different way of getting motivated. I know they all want to get through this without anyone dying, but that's not how war works. You should spend time with the others while you can. That way you won't have any regrets. What are you saying, Claude?
Hey!
Thinking about close friends reminds me of my old mercenary band. Actually, I made a little something when I first became a full-fledged mercenary. Might not be a bad idea to give that to someone. It'll be my way of saying I'll always be there for them. Oh. Gift an ally with a Gift an ally Merc Whistle, and in return, they'll give you their special accessory. Put on a special accessory, and your unique action ability will be overwritten with that of the unit who gave you the accessory. Oh! Only allies with an A support with Quill can receive a Merc Whistle. Only require 1 Merc Whistle per playthrough, so think carefully about whom you want to give it to. Oh. Oh, that's something I'm going to have to think about very carefully. But in the meantime, let's do one of our supports. How about you, Claude?
Hey there, got time for a little chat?
Absolutely.
I do, but don't you kind of have a lot going on right now? Oh, I should probably be using your title now, shouldn't I? Since you're a king and all, your majesty.
Call me whatever you want. I'm still the same Claude.
I was shocked when I heard you were going to be the king of Leicester. I never imagined you'd be able to unify the Alliance and make it all official.
Hey, it was your idea. Don't tell me you forgot.
Sounds familiar.
Oh, right, the thing. The thing I definitely remember. That thing.
Are you sure? You're not filling me with confidence in your memory here. You said that the Alliance should get rid of the roundtable system so we could act more decisively.
Oh yeah, I did say that. But I didn't expect you to remake the whole Alliance as a federation, whatever that is.
Alliance, Federation, they're the same thing with different names. I just established something new to get rid of the old system.
Huh. I guess it makes sense when you put it that
Given
way.
that we might have to fight against
You're a
3
strange
separate
one, you know that?
houses, I'm not
I find
entirely
myself
sure
actually
that's
wanting
true.
to open up to you. It's probably because you don't seem to have any strings attached. Makes it easy to talk to you.
I'm not sure that's a
Yeah,
compliment.
I'm just a wandering mercenary. All my life, I've never had many relationships to speak of.
Right, right. You were taken in pretty young, weren't you?
Yeah, I don't remember any of it, but that's what my mom told me.
Huh.
The lady who raised you. What kind of person was she?
How do I put it? It was like she could do anything. She taught me all sorts of stuff. We lived in a small village deep in the mountains. It was a humble life, and I didn't interact much with the other villagers.
Mm-hmm.
And one day, my mom suddenly got sick and passed away, and I was booted out of the village. I had to use everything she taught me just to stay alive after that.
So, you were left to face the world all alone after they kicked you out, huh?
The whole time, yeah. I became a mercenary, but the groups I joined didn't last for long, so I ended up drifting from one place to the next. And that's how I ended up like this, completely untethered.
I see. You know, I think I understand you a little better now.
Though I suppose I can't say for certain that I don't have any connections.
You have been with these people for quite a
mean your
while
pal?
now.
Yeah. I still have no idea what it actually is or who my real parents are.
Probably people that are important.
Just remember that no matter what you find out, it won't change who you are. Just like how becoming a king hasn't changed who I am.
I will reserve judgment on that determination, Claude. Okay, let's actually go check out the map. Let's see what's going on, see if there's any paralogs.
Hey there.
Oh no.
Oh, Holst.
More people
What's
talking
going
to
on?
me.
Our king has agreed to meet with the Adrestian Emperor.
Oh, are we actually going to bury the
Claude's
hatchet?
gonna talk to Edelgard?
Yes, and you'll be joining us. You're the only reliable bodyguard we could find on such short notice.
Interesting.
Okay then. Lead the way.
It's good to see you again, Claude.
Oh,
Congratulations
wow.
on your coronation as the
Hi,
first king of
Edelgard.
the Lester Federation.
What's this? The Empire has officially recognized our Federation? Why, Edelgard, I'm touched. But I did have my heart set on an apology. You launched an
Yes!
unprovoked attack against us
That's
after
how
all.
you deal with this.
Attack? The Empire merely responded to an invitation from Viscount Acheron of House Phlegethon.
Oh, that's how you're going to play it?
Alas, fortune turned against him at the Great Bridge of Murden, and he perished in the battle.
Bullshit.
As a result, we did garrison our army in Gloucester territory for a brief time.
That's seriously how you want to
But
frame
I
it?
would hardly call that an unprovoked attack.
I sure as hell would.
And dead men tell no tales, right? Although I'll grant you that he sold us out to the Empire.
Whatever transpired, the Empire and the Alliance did end up at war with one another.
That's correct. Because
and I
you
do not deny that the
invaded.
Imperial Army caused harm within Alliance territory. We are prepared to offer appropriate restitution for that.
Honestly, that sounds
That
fair.
works.
Even if you
We'll
want
take tangible
to...
resources over insincere apologies any day.
Yeah. Honestly, that sounds
We
like a
can
great
hash out
deal.
the definition of appropriate later. Want to move on to the real reason we're here?
Yes, by all means. I trust you read my letter? The Central Church must be eliminated before Fodlan can be reborn. Your help would go a long way towards accomplishing that.
Oh, I read it all right. And from a personal standpoint, it's something I can get behind. But as the leader of the Federation, I can't say the same. You can't expect the people of Leicester to embrace this Southern Church that you've dredged up out of nowhere.
A good point.
I must take issue with that assertion. The Southern Church has a long and storied history in Fodlan.
I'm sure it does.
You hastily resurrected some dusty old sect and appointed the Empire's own Minister of Religious Affairs as its bishop. Do you honestly expect us to acknowledge such an obvious sham?
None of us will shed any tears if you do not. Nor did we truly expect that you would.
We do not care where the Federation places its faith, so long as it is not in the Central Church.
So all you're looking for is a little cooperation in taking them down? And I assume the Kingdom's on your hit list too, since they've given them sanctuary.
Well, the Kingdom definitely.
I understand the Federation faces challenges of its own. Surely you would prefer a quick return to stability at your borders with the Empire?
Oh? I'd like to hear a little more about these challenges you think we have, but maybe now isn't the best time.
Claude, we want stability. The decision is yours to make.
This is quite tense.
Knowing you, I am certain you will carefully consider the costs and benefits, rather than let emotions dictate your decision.
All right, I'm in. Holst, do you feel satisfied with those terms?
Everything looks good to me. I'm especially glad we found a solution to the control of Murden.
Hubert, I trust you have no objections?
None, Your Majesty. All that remains is
Although I do have to say that the way they're playing the invasion as being a misunderstanding does mean that they're in a position where they really can't hold any political power over Gloucester for its heirs.
I, Claude von Regan, King of the Leicester Federation, hereby swear this pact. Leicester pledges to work in harmony with the Adrestian Empire and do everything in its power to secure a peaceful future for Fodlan.
Oh my.
By the covenant between the red blood and the white sword that crowns the double-headed eagle, I, Edelgard von Hresfeld, hereby swear this pact. Adrestia pledges to work hand in hand with the Leicester Federation.
We just made one hell of an ally.
And secure a future for all its people.
More importantly, we actually moving toward peace.
And now it is our job to uphold it.
I'm sure you noticed how Edelgard wouldn't even deign to acknowledge your existence. How empty does it make you feel to witness history marching forward without any say in which direction it takes?
I'm here as a bodyguard. I am not a political leader.
I never wanted to be the one making history. That's too big a role for a humble mercenary.
You need to stop calling yourself a mercenary.
That said, I don't know about this.
You are very clearly now a retainer to the Federation.
Now. Is everyone really just gonna get on board with that?
Absolutely not. They can begin by framing it as peace. Okay, we've got Anna. And we've got Paralog Battle with, really, Ignatz, Lorenz, and Raphael. Fascinating. Well, things have definitely gotten quite interesting, and I look forward to seeing where they go from here. But that will have to wait until the next one. At least I don't have to kill Edelgard. Probably.